Void Glooms, undoubtedly the hardest boss in all of Hypixel Skyblock. These things have so much HP, completely clowns on all of the other slayers. In today's video, we're going to going through an early game Void Gloom Slayer guide. But before we start the video, be sure to subscribe because there's no reason why you shouldn't. Just subscribe. Alright, now let's get right into the video. Alright, so to start off, you probably want to have a good setup. At least something like Shadow Assassin with a Zombie Knight chestplate and a livid dagger. Something like what I'm wearing right now. This is the bare minimum to kill one. You probably want to progress through the game more, but we're just going to go ahead and call one up. Alright, so we have a Fire of Truth to summon the boss, because I'm sure you guys probably can't kill the voidling fanatics all the way over there, so that's why we have this Fire of Truth over here, just to spawn it. So we'll cut back when the boss is spawned. Alright, so the boss is spawned. I don't know where it is, but right now we're just gonna go ahead and get it through its hits phase. And this thing does like 0 damage. As you can see with like, it's literally a T5 livid dagger. And we just completely clowned on that thing. So I wasn't even using a pet. So I'm sure you guys can kill a tier 1. But my recommendation is kill 60 T1s until you unlock the Juju Bow. Now, the Juju Bow will help you a lot and help you progress through the game a lot more. Because when we try to kill a VOIDGLOOM tier 2, you're going to need a lot more stuff than what you have right now. So we're just going to go ahead and hop into the armor that you're going to need. Alright, so for killing a tier 2, you're going to want to be at least VOIDGLOOM 3 so you can use the voidedge katana. And you're probably going to want a summoning ring. Now, the summoning ring is so useful, it is so helpful, and for one thing, I'm going to recommend buying a mana set so you can switch over to something like that, get a lot of mana, and then switch over, spawn your summons, and yeah. I'm only going to summon 2 summons this time, just because, but yeah. So this is probably the bare minimum you're going to want. You're also going to want a baby yeti pet. And yeah, let's go ahead and spawn that tier 2. Now, one thing I have noticed is if you guys do not have enough healing, you guys can always slap on a crystallized heart. Or if you have more money, you can use a revived heart. But remember, you also need to be Revenant Slayer 6 to use the revived heart. But I'm just going to slap this thing on, and we're going to try to kill the boss with that. Alright, so we are about to spawn the boss, and this should be the thing. So we're going to let our summons take aggro, and right before we go in to kill the boss, we're going to use our summoning thing, and then we're going to use our ability. And as you can see, we are healing enough to survive, which is insane. And I know our DPS is not crazy high, but we're able to kill these tier 2s with a pretty budget setup. I mean, I know this isn't all that budget, but if you guys do want to progress in Voidglooms are very expensive. Now, we are going to need to make sure to go for the beacons, because beacons are going to be the death of us if we do not pay attention. But, yeah. And with that, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to kill this tier 2 with a very simple setup. And the tier 2 is down with a voidedge katana, 3/4 shadow assassin, and a crystallized heart, a baby yeti, and a summoning ring. Probably like 80 million coins at the most. So yeah, now let's get on to a tier 3. Before you guys try to kill a tier 3, I'm going to mostly recommend you guys to get Ender Slayer 4. And the reason for this is because you'll get access to Final Destination armor. Now, Final Destination armor is crazy and allows you to basically breeze through tier 3s. And that's where it draws the line, because you have to kill roughly 60 tier 2s in order to get 1500 VOIDGLOOM XP. So, now let me tell you what you're going to need. Obviously, you're going to be Ender Slayer 4, so you're going to want a voidedge katana. A wand of restoration is very useful. Make sure to add at least a ruby or a sapphire power scroll to this thing. Those things will help a lot. And finally, a mana flux power orb would be really useful. Obviously, you're going to want to keep the summoning ring And if you want to upgrade to a legendary yeti, that is very useful. Now, let's try to kill a tier 3. Alright, so the boss spawned, and right now we are going to be going in. Now, right now we deal so little damage with our voidedge, but you know, it's fine. We're getting there. We can out heal him. Make sure to always be holding shift, and yeah. Make sure you guys also have your power orbs down at all times, because those things are very useful. They come in handy a lot. So we're in the final stretch. You want to watch out for those heads. Those heads stack up very quickly. So one thing is, I recommend while killing the boss, you can also look at the heads. Also, you're going to want to be paying very close attention to your health bar. The health bar, sometimes you'll just drop to like obscure amounts of health, and you won't even know like what hit you, and then you'll die. So always be paying attention to your health bar. I have no clue why my beacon alerts aren't going off, but you know what? It's fine, because we're gonna kill the boss in time. Get the head, and with that, we should be able to kill this boss with a very budget setup. There we go. Tier 3 killed. So, I hope this guy helps a lot. If you guys do enjoy, please be sure to subscribe. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe. Bye.